called. I was disconnected with records.
Okay, let me give you their number.
Okay.
214
Okay.
749
Okay.
3999.
Okay. Can you transfer me? Yes, we got disconnected. I was asking for records on. I had a criminal trespass from catching the bus, and don't know why.
Okay, let me look that up for you.
Okay. It's Clark, Clark.
And first name?
Kiana, Keyana.
Was that a criminal trespass was issued, but that was back in 2020. And they only usually last a year, so that would have expired already.
Okay, so the problem of it is there's a lot of discrepancies in records everywhere that I go. Okay, so do you have any information about, do you show when I got trapped on trains and where the investigation for that was, and when I reported to, I can't remember if he was a sergeant or a chief, to do some investigation and review the camera footage on why multiple police officers and bus drivers were covering for assaults and mistreatment, and multiple bus drivers slandered me to get me off the bus at critical times. I was riding the bus to get to the FBI, to get food. I had a lot of amazing things going on in my life, and to be denied transit in the chaos. Sometimes I had vital places I was going to, and then I would get interrupted with schemes to get me off the bus, and nothing happened. And I was trying to figure out why. So I wanted the police to pull the camera footage to see why multiple bus drivers would lie on me, leave me at bus stops, waiting there with bags, while I had to have my phone out because multiple bus drivers would not let me catch the bus at bus stops. I did not know them, but they would not let me catch the bus, and they played multiple games. So I reported it to the police to have them pull the camera footage and see why they were sabotaging my right to catch the bus. But then I got a criminal trespass from nowhere.
Would you like to make a complaint about this?
I tried to make a complaint, and then Lindsay arrested me. I was trying to make a complaint to Cedric Bivens, but when I came in to get records, they disappeared. I've already tried to get records, and there were none. All the things that I reported didn't have. They were nowhere. They couldn't be found. And I wanted to know at the St. Paul station. I think it was August 22nd or 23rd. Why officers was covered for me getting attacked, and witnesses were trying to tell him at the DART station that I was violated and attacked, and why he covered for it. Then that was the second time on DART I was attacked and or assaulted in a 24-hour time period, and both officers covered for it. And within 24 hours on camera footage, that's pretty amazing to get attacked 2 times in one day, and then police cover for both on camera footage. Both of them on camera footage.
DART police, or was that Dallas police?
DART police. I was at the Baylor station, and I was riding a bus and was assaulted.
Only stored for 14 days.
What's your name?
A Dash account.
What's your name?
So, Vanessa.
Okay. Are you amazed that police will cover for someone getting assaulted?
What I can do is I can transfer you to our internal affairs department, and then you can talk to them about problems that you've had with officers, and they would be able to further assist you.
Okay, so the videos are only stored for 30 days. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe the police were giving it time to, not have the evidence of it. But it disappeared while I got a criminal trespass. Why 11 officers arrested me for catching the bus, and they didn't know why. I kept begging him to tell me why he was doing that, and he arrested me because he didn't know. I tried to report the abuse to Cedric and was arrested a second time.
The only thing I could suggest is if you want to make a complaint about the situation.
I've already done it. I can't think of what his name was, the chief or whatever it was, and he ignored it. But I don't understand why you don't have the records of giving someone violating their right to the degree that you give them a criminal trespass from using transit, and 11 officers rush someone and handcuff them and arrest them, and they don't know why they're doing it. That's a bit extreme. 11 officers? For the 11 officers, that's like I assaulted someone or did something major, and then we can't seem to find what I did. That's like some major abuse. Not one officer, not two, but 11.
Email address, and you could send a request and get a copy of the report.
I've already done that, ma'am. They didn't furnish any records. I've made multiple reports. I got locked on trains. I don't know why all this chaos would be covered for. Multiple times I've been locked on trains. I don't know why bus drivers would terrorize someone trying to use transit by locking them on it. And then another train driver locked me on when I was getting threatened on camera footage. All of it was on camera footage. But I don't understand why the police would give me a criminal trespass and arrest me and take me to jail to cover for all the crimes that was happening to me. Why did he want me to get assaulted and threatened and trapped on trains and cover for it? Why did multiple parties refuse to review the camera footage? Why would eyewitness testimonies did people try to tell the police that this woman got attacked that he ignored it?
I'm not sure.
Well, ma'am, I've been getting this kind of chaos all day. I've been calling around to multiple different locations and no one had answers for all this chaos. This has been going on years and I've called 8 hours and did not get anything resolved in hours.
The only people that would be able to further assist you, like I said, would be our internal affairs department.
So multiple parties today just really don't have any answers or solutions. So what can I do? Don't you keep the police reports on file? How long is the body cam footage available to review?
90 days.
90 days, the body cams is only good for 90 days?
Yeah.
Okay, so the police report. What do I do when they didn't furnish them for me? They were tampering with evidence and didn't want me to know what was in the reports.
Again, have you talked to internal affairs about that?
I did. They covered for it.
Okay.
He said that I had a criminal trespass and no one knows why. They forgot about all the chaos, me getting trapped on trains, buses, multiple assaults that police have been covering for. They didn't want to talk about that. They just wanted to really emphasize the criminal trespass that kind of came from nowhere. When I was in a crisis in my life, desperate, and felt my life was in jeopardy.
Internal affairs or DART overall complaint and customer care line.
The problem of it is, ma'am, those are for people that have rights. I was arrested trying to speak with Cedric Bivens in customer service by Lindsay. He was covering for all the crimes that happened to me and arrested me and took me to jail where I thought I was going to die. They put me in isolation, tampered with my food, messed up food, wouldn't serve me food properly. I couldn't get out to Rick. I felt sick. They wouldn't give me medical, which is a crime.
I can't do anything about this. Like I said, the only people that would be able to assist you would be an intern.
But we're not getting solutions because the problem of it is multiple places I've called today that I don't have rights. So I would like to get a party on the line that can give me some solutions. You didn't put a police on the line? You failed to do that?
Fair. They're the ones that would be able to help you.
I'm sorry?
The internal affairs department, they're the ones that oversee and everything, any problems and stuff with the officers.
Okay. What's that number?
Okay. Their number is 214-749-5919.
Okay. Can you transfer me?
Yes, hold on one
Okay.
moment.
You have reached the office of Sergeant Tori Williams, Dark Police, Internal Affairs. I am either on the phone or away from my desk. If you would please leave your name, number, and a brief message, I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kiana Clark. I have a question about a criminal trespass that I got, and I have no clue why. I had reported a lot of chaos that I experienced on Dark Bus, and instead of anyone investigating it, they gave me a criminal trespass, and I was arrested trying to report my experience to customer service. Multiple drivers would leave me, mistreat me, lie on me, slander me, and I did not get a lot of solutions. And like I said, when I was trying to report it to Cedric Bivens, I was arrested to prevent the
You have
report.
exceeded the recording limit. To review this message, press 6.
Yes, may I have internal affairs?
Star Police, this is Roxanne.
Internal affairs? Internal affairs? This is police headquarters that isn't answering. I call hours. I've invested in trying to get things resolved and never can seem to do it because it's planned. Youth Division again. Multiple departments are not answering the phone. Southwest Patrol now. Hello. I am trying to speak with Avery Williams.
Oh, no, he comes in at 8 p.m. You want to call him at that time? I'm sure you'll get him.
At 8 p.m.?
Yes, he comes in at 8 p.m.
Okay, may I have your name?
Yeah, Sergeant Cruz.
Okay, Sergeant Cruz, I wanted to know my rights. It's been impossible for me to report child abuse for years. The family court won't take it. I'm sorry?
No, I didn't know that was going on.
Yes. So the family court won't take it, CPS won't take it, and the police department won't take it. And I thought that was a crime. So how can I get my daughter protected and get these people their charges so she can get protected?
Have you done a court on this?
I'm sorry, what's your badge number?
8042.
Yeah, so here's the thing, like for years, it's been impossible for me to get, people come up with solutions. Did you go to court? Did you talk to the teacher about it? What did they say did they help you at the grocery store? Let's see. Did you talk to the fireman? Oh, the fireman didn't help you? Oh gosh, this is the police department. Let's see. Did you talk to your landlord? Maybe they can help. So obviously I'm being sarcastic, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to report to the police department that multiple parties are committing crimes covering for child abuse. And instead of you taking a report and doing anything, you're doing it too.
Well, I can't take a report from here. You'd have to go on that.
Well, I've already reported it and I can't get an investigation. But I'm trying to confused on why you asked me if I talked to the court when I'm trying to report child abuse. And why multiple parties are denying investigation when I'm trying to report child abuse and exploitation.
What's your name, man?
It's Keyana, Keyana. I'm sorry?
But you've called numerous times about this, haven't you?
I have, and people would not have believed. I have spent hours and hours and hours trying to report my abuse and my daughter's abuse if I was not going to jail for it. Hours and hours of time that I have invested in trying to report my daughter's abuse, and it has been impossible to report an 8-year-old daughter, an 8-year-old child getting violated, all the way up to current 12. I cannot report it, period. And which is criminal. It's a crime.
Okay.
I've been calling all this time, trying to report the child abuse and get things done, and every location I have called has denied me service. And you have to see it to believe it because it's been going on years. I'm sorry?
Officers have gone to your location to take a report.
If they won't investigate it, they won't get back to me. CPS won't get back to me. That's criminal.
That's not us, man.
No, it is you. What have you done for it? I mean, you have the report numbers. What have you done?
We've done a report for you.
Right. What kind of investigation? What kind of investigation has been done, sir? My child custody rights. So why has family FLP denied me the supervised visits that were obtained out of criminal activity? Did you guys figure that out?
Once we do the report, the detectives come into play. They're the ones that follow the investigation.
Well, we're going around in circles again, sir. For years, people have doing it, going around to making sure I don't get services. If you're taking empty reports, knowing full blown, well, you're never investigating it, committing a crime, what is the purpose of coming out taking a report?
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out, solutions, sir. For years, no one has had solutions. How do you successfully report child abuse to get investigated? It's been days. Why? I'm sorry?
And we've done the report for you.
Right, and I haven't heard a call from an investigator.
Okay, so you need to talk to our detectives.
No, I need to figure out why making these calls all this time, why I'm in denied investigation for years to report child abuse. And the multiple conspirators, we still haven't got a solution, sir, on how I can report the child abuse successfully and get an investigator. And why multiple parties are covering for child abuse and hindering my child custody rights, which is a felony.
Like I said, you would have to call headquarters and talk to the detectives in child abuse area, like you're saying. And I
call headquarters, they won't answer the phone and keep playing games.
We don't investigate it, man. We're in uniform. We take the report from you, and then it goes from there to the detective.
Okay, well, they just gave me, who is Avery? Who's Avery? Who's Avery? Who's Avery Williams?
He works at night. If you want to call.
What is his position? What is his position?
He's a police officer.
So he's not a detective?
No.
Okay, the Family Violence Division told me to speak with him. They told me that they were calling the police department to get information on how they can give me services that they've been denying and sabotaging for years. And they told me to call. It's all networked in corruption. So I want to know why Marty, let me call him and, well, no, it's not going to go anywhere. He witnessed me getting violated there. So he gave me a number to a police. He said Avery Williams was investigating a child abuse and stalking situation.
I don't know who you talk to, man, because Avery Williams does not investigate anything.
Okay, so this is what's been happening for years. I had to take off work to try to get to the bottom of how to get my daughter, figure out what's going on with my daughter, because I have to sit and marinate and not knowing. Because multiple criminal parties enforce her abuse or whatever's going. I got assaulted and threatened multiple times. I don't know if someone did that to teach her a lesson and to keep her away from me, so she's afraid. She also got strangled in Itasca. You're interrupting some major things, some child abuse. I don't know why you would interrupt me at a crisis like this when I'm reporting what happened to my 8-year-old daughter. A lot of strange things. Why would you be so sadistic to interrupt me reporting child abuse?
Have you ever tried coming to our station?
I want to let you know that in Itasca, I did report that she went over someone's house and she was very afraid in that community, and she got strangled by a little girl. So the reason being is because her grandmother covered for it. But the thing of it that it was odd because that's not normal behavior. And then for her to have the grandmother cover for it, she babysit my daughter because the school closed down. They said it was a flu epidemic. I had just got the job. I'm telling you what happened, sir. It was weird because why would the whole school shut down for the whole week? I had just got this new job because of the flu. If people had the flu, we picked them up Friday, no problem, and went to school Monday, and they said they shut down for a flu epidemic. It was weird. How did you know it was a flu epidemic? That was over the weekend. Everything was fine and hunky-dory Friday. But some kind of way, Monday, when I was supposed to start my job, it was a flu epidemic, and the school shut down the whole week.
Do you need the police to go out to your location?
But anyway, so when the school shut down a whole week, which was strange, the lady kept my daughter, and she was supposed to be a pillar of the community, but it really seemed like she was getting mistreated over there. So the little girl strangled her, and then all this weird stuff was going on, and then she got hit with a backpack. I don't know what's going on in my mind. I mean, police have been covering for a lot of chaos and setting up a lot of sick things. Then in Itasca, the school failed my daughter out of malice, which was pretty sick. I kept all the grades and showed it to the police. They changed it in 5 hours. What will make police teachers fail an 8-year-old child? She had all the grades were high A's and B's. Why would they give her 40s and call me routinely and harass me? Degrade her and me, telling me what she couldn't do. I said, ma'am, that's not true. I've just watched her do her homework. I called the principal and the superintendent to report the chaos, and the police to report how we were getting tortured and terrorized in that community, and no one did anything. But I'm trying to get to the bottom of why so many parties have a vested interest in me and my daughter getting violated, committing crimes. So I've been calling all day and all years, and we can never get to the bottom of how I can get services and protection for years for me and my child. And I'm calling police, the judges, all kind victims advocates, all these parties, and no one can get the principals, superintendents, and for years no one can get to the bottom of why this chaos is happening and get anything resolved. For years. They just can't seem to do it for years, everywhere I go. So I don't know. I mean, I've called years to not get anything resolved. I don't know what to do. It's too many people in these crimes conspiring together. You guys need your charges. He hung up.
The Hill County Sheriff's Office.
This is Itasca Police.
If it's an emergency, hang up and dial 911.
Hill County Sheriff's Office dispatch.
Okay, I'll call Itasca.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we dispatch Itasca. What do you need?
Well, I had multiple reports and with Itasca, and I just wanted to know the status of what happened. They told me I had some other things going on, and I just wanted to know why I didn't get an investigator for multiple different reports. And we were talking about how there was proven that teachers were failing my daughter out of malice, and we got disconnected on the call.
Oh, okay. You were just speaking with them, or
It was a while back. I had a spoof call and couldn't, complete what, the conversation. But can I get forwarded back over to Itasca Police Department?
Yeah, who were you speaking with?
I don't know. I can just get forwarded. I can speak with anyone to find out what happened with the reports.
Okay, that's fine. Let me get your name.
It's Kiana, Keyana.
What's your last name?
Clark, Clark.
And what's the phone number for you? And I'll have her call you, okay?
What's her name?
Scott. Officer Scott.
Yeah, that's the one that falsely arrested me and covered for the school failing me. At first, she was really nice. She said that she had kids and that was not okay. And she went to the school and they changed the grades within 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, she lied on me. But at first, she was really nice and cordial and investigated the school and did a report and everything.
Yeah.
And I was very grateful because I talked to the principal and superintendent and they wouldn't do anything. They forgot away with failing her the first semester and I almost got away with the second one until Scott got involved. But then something happened to her because then she lied and said I assaulted her and evaded arrest and got away with it. They dismissed the charges, but I don't know why they would let her testify on a 911 abusive call. And it was obvious she had integrity issues, lying on me saying I assaulted her and evaded arrest.
Yeah, when was this?
Well, that was in 2018. It was kind of strange because they wouldn't let me go to court multiple times. My attorney was acting weird. Then in addition to that, she didn't really want to see me. They set up a jury trial so the judge wouldn't have to get consequences for a wrong filing. It was a big, huge jury trial that I didn't ask for a 911 abusive call, a misdemeanor.
Okay. And so it was you that they got the charge for
Right, 911
and they
abusive
threw
call.
out.
They threw the assault the police officer and evade and arrest out. When I was in jail, they violated my right to court. Then they set up for a jury trial because I guess the judge didn't want to be involved and convicted me for this crime they know I didn't do.
Yeah.
So the judge didn't do it. They had a jury do it. It was really weird. The attorney selected the jury. She told me that, and then they found me guilty of 911 abusive call, hearing all the chaos that was going on, and it was just really weird. And like I got railroaded into the whole situation. I don't know why they would have a jury for a 911 abusive call. It was like they were protecting the judge and didn't want him to get charges for criminal activity, but he already violated my right 2 times to go to court. And I was in jail begging to go to court, and they wouldn't let me out to court, put me in isolation, and violated me multiple different ways when I was in jail. Got threatened by inmates, violated, and all kinds of other things that I don't think people would believe.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens when they call back.
Okay. I'll got it for you.
Okay. Bye.